Alright guys, in this video, man, I'm going to ask a very simple question to the head of EA Sports, and that would be Andrew Wilson, and I will explain in just a moment. Before we dive all the way into this video, guys, don't forget to subscribe, cut on your notifications, and hit that like button. Alright, so let's get to the focus of this video here. What you're looking at here is a chopped up version of the Next Level trailer, just showcasing Madden, and I'm going to have it here in slow motion, a few times just to give me a little bit of time to talk so you guys can really see what's happening here and judge for yourself. Judging the trailer is not really what I'm going for. What I'm more so going for is judging what is being advertised. If you guys haven't already seen it, they're advertising a lot of things that was advertised when the Ignite engine started, or when the Ignite engine came into existence for EA Sports titles, right? You would remember back for Madden 25, we heard a lot of this same information in regards to the immersive worlds and, feel the emotion of the game with sound and crowd interaction and sidelines and, player movement. All of these things were advertised for Madden 25 and it never came into fruition. Okay, if you guys listen to the Sim Standard podcast with myself and Smitty, this last episode that we did, we went really deep into that area. So I won't bore you with that here. But for the most part, guys, like I said, if you go back and look at the presentation for Madden 25, when they introduced Ignite, it's a lot of the same, I don't even know if I could say exact same language or verbiage, but it's very similar. It never came into fruition. Okay, never came into fruition on the Ignite engine. We have yet to see a product that looked anywhere close to what they were advertising or anywhere close to that RG3 trailer that we all saw. And a lot of people said it was CG and some didn't know if it was or if it wasn't. That's neither here or there. The point is we never saw a game look like that. So my question to Andrew Wilson, looking at this trailer, are we reliving the same situation? Is the wool going to be pulled over our eyes once again, even though it says here game engine footage? Is the next gen game really going to look like this? And not even just looking like this, also, like I said, I want you guys to pay attention to some of the things that's being advertised in the article. Okay? I want you to pay attention to that. Some of the things that are actually being advertised in the most recent post or blog or what have you when they're talking about Next Level. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to do something different in this video. I'm actually going to do this live, right? I'm going to pull up the article right here. You probably are going to hear me clicking around. And I will mention a few different things, the things that are most important. Now, of course, all of these things are very important to me in terms of, the way the game sounds and interaction of players and, how the crowd can be a part of the action and all of that. So let me skip to some of the main things that they're advertising here, okay? Some of the main things that is very important to me in terms of some of the same things that was being talked about way back then. Next gen technology creates deeper definition in player physiques, while dynamic lighting accentuates details such as faces, hair, kits, and uniforms to take athletes to a whole new level of realism. That word realism, okay? That's one thing I want to focus on. The next thing I would like to focus on here is the spatialized audio, okay? It says whether you're running out of the tunnel in Atlanta or leaping into the stands in Green Bay, hear the spine-tingling roar of the stadium thanks to spatialized audio technology new to Madden that wraps around you for a completely immersive experience. Doesn't that sound very similar to Living Worlds in terms of the environment? Listen to what they're saying here, because if they're saying that about running out of the tunnel or jumping into the stadium, you're basically saying that the crowd will erupt. I also would expect this to be where you're going to have commentators, sound more excited or sound more like a Gus Johnson, if you will. If anybody's ever heard Gus Johnson call a game, where you feel the excitement, right? I would expect that. Okay, let's continue. And like I said, I went deep into this, man, when we did the Sim Standard podcast, the most recent episode. You know, no shameless plug here or anything, but we just did it. Episode 265. But here's another thing. The stats-driven player movement. Real-life athlete data feeds into the Madden animation engine to create fluid athletic player movement when accelerating, running routes, and changing direction. Enhanced animation technology in FIFA enables you to experience ultra responsive and realistic player movement. Now, I hate to bring FIFA into this mix, but FIFA is one of those games that I felt has always had that edge over Madden. But I want to just focus on that part that they're referring to in regards to Madden, okay? We've heard this before, right? Very similar. Here's another one. The off-ball humanization. From adjusting shin pads in the 89th minute to the screaming passes in the end zone, player humans I can't even read. Let me go back. From adjusting shin pads in the 89th minute to screaming for passes in the end zone, player humanization unlocks the most authentic character behaviors ever seen in sports video games, letting you see the detail and feel all of the emotion of football at the highest level. Okay, now they're talking more so about FIFA here, but again, we've heard this before. Human intelligence. Remember the wording when they talked about the Ignite engine? Okay, and here's one more. Exquisite weather detail. Mother Nature comes alive in Madden like never before. In stunning new detail, see standing water on rain-drenched sidelines and cold winter snow accumulate on the field. Visually enhanced weather conditions also affect cloth definition on athletes to match environment variables. Weather. Now, when I listen to what is advertised there, it makes me wonder, are they talking about dynamic weather? Or are you specifically talking about, just the way it looks? But it does say that the weather conditions also affect cloth definition. But what else does it affect? You would think if they're talking about exquisite weather detail, that would mean it also affects gameplay, right? One would think. Who knows? But like I said, haven't we heard these type of things before in terms of elements and environment? Okay, one more. Game day immersion. New contextual player, bench, and fan reactions let you feel the explosive passion of last-minute winners or a game-clinching touchdown. And pre-game cinematics deliver an unprecedented match-day experience to immerse you in the sights and sounds of professional football. This is very, very, very interesting. Because like I said, I have one question. I hope this video can reach its way to Andrew Wilson. I really want to know, is this actually going to be what we see for Madden 21 particularly, and of course FIFA for the FIFA fans, but I'm talking about Madden 21 when it is unveiled on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X? That would be my question, Mr. Wilson. And this is with all due respect. I'm not attaching any disrespect to this or anything of that nature. I'm simply asking a question. Are we going to see what is being advertised this time around? Because the last time that we were told these things, it never happened. It never happened. Now, there's a long laundry list of things that we all want in Madden, especially us in the franchise community. And that's a conversation for another video. This video specifically is asking the details that you are referring to in this next level blog or blurb or whatever you want to call it, as well as what you're showing here in the visuals. Are we really going to see this? Is this fact or fiction? And I think the fan base deserves to know. Because like I said, many of us remember what happened and how it was presented for Madden 25 and the Ignite engine overall. And then the Ignite engine got scrapped and now we're on Frostbite. So it makes us all wonder what is really going to be presented in these games. And I'm not talking about what the game engine is capable of, meaning year 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the generation. No. You guys are advertising next level and you're emphasizing FIFA 21 and Madden 21. So I would expect to see what we're seeing in this trailer, whether this is CG or not. I expect to see something relatively, if not extremely close to what we're seeing in this footage. And it all should match what you are saying in black and white here in your blog. So that is my question. Fact or fiction? And it's as simple as that. But all right, guys, that's going to do it, man. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, cut on your notifications, hit that like button, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.